We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. This is skied out toward right. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Stepping up now, John Birdie. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year, 18 homers and 74 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ready now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting center, the center fielder, Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air into shallow left center. Anderson onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Brian Reynolds, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Gregory Polanco as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's down.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
That's a
Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Reynolds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Moran is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
A 1-2 pitch.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
At the plate now, Will Craig, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
2 down, runners at first and second. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. VR is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 1 and the Marlins nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Moran is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Reynolds will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and with it the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box now, Isan Diaz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. All even now at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Kramer.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting it, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Standing in, Jacob Stallings. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And that's right there, and we're even at one.
I got a ball, one strike.
One out, nobody on. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Anderson picks it up. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Trevor Williams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Cooper is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
No ball, two strikes.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
To the plate now, Jordan Montgomery. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. As a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, that's a shame because he made an outstanding diving stop right there. That's when I think the adrenaline might have been pumping a little bit too hard and the ball just takes off on him. Too bad. That could have been a highlight reel play.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder John Birdie. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Craig camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. from the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Line to the right side, but foul. Fastball just inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Their count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This pitch is popped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 2-1.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A look, now the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in, Ryan Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Now the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 16 homers, 53 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. That's inside.
A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Brian Anderson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fouled off. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in for his second at-bat, Isan Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Into the box now, Will Craig. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
We're at the count 2-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Birdie is there, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Bucks go down quietly. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jordan Montgomery.
47, Jordan Montgomery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Grounder down the line at third, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Payoff pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
From the stretch, Corey Dickerson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Base hit into right center. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The third baseman.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chad Cole is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Chad Cole.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Isan Diaz is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Swung on and chopped to first. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 5 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Jacob Darling.
First delivery to him on the way. Jacob Stallings is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ke'Bryan Hayes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
A ball and no strikes. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike two. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
At the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail 5-2. Sterling Sharp takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Sterling Sharp.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1.
All right. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Jordan Montgomery. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Riding into the box, Jonathan Villar. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Pirates 2. In now, Gerard Dyson.
The center fielder.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Colin Moran. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2.
Tim Anderson.
First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So striding in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-2. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Will Craig.
The first baseman, Will Craig.
Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luke Maile will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9, number 14, Luke Maile.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Garrett Cooper is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Francisco Cervelli. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Two and one.
The count is 2-1.
One out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Jordan Montgomery.
At the plate, Jordan Montgomery. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Moran is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 2.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's in. Yeah.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. From the stretch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Nick Birdie comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Tim Anderson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
1-0.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And it's 1-2.
Now, it's 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1-2. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Marlins lead this one 8-2. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So digging in now, Luke Maile, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
There you go.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Kevin Newman. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Yura.
To the plate now, Gerard Dyson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and it's another double play. The fourth they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead it 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Corey Dickerson. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Stepping into the box, Isan Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Edgar Santana comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Santana.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Jorge Alfaro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Marlins. Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Alfaro brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And there's ball 3. Santana has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
We got 3-2.
And it's full now, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, the right fielder, John.
Now batting, John Birdie. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Bases full now following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
No strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 11 and the Pirates 2. Drew Steckenrider, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way.
Too high. Ball. Come on.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. VR is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Bucks down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Marlins put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jordan Montgomery earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.